Hi guys, welcome back to the Extreme Booters channel. It's Stu doing a video on his own for the first time in 18 months. Right, today's video is a bit different for the channel, so it's something we're trying to do. So this video is about Lego. Lego's obviously incredibly popular from a reselling point of view, and it flies off the tables at car boots as fast as anything. So I'm going to do some videos helping people identify minifigures. So today's video is going to be on Harry Potter, and I will review a number of figures and give you an idea how to identify them and also what their resale value currently is. So let's get started. Right, so the first video I'm going to do is Harry Potter minifigures, and where better to start than the man himself. So these are all currently available Harry Potter figures. So this is early 2020. There are going to be some more coming out later in the year, but as it stands, this is every Harry Potter minifigure that has been released. So we'll have a look at each one individually, and I'll give you an idea to the things to look out for on those figures and a potential value. Right, so we'll take a look at each figure individually, and I'll try and point out some things to look for. I was hoping to use Harry's wand to point out parts on the figure, but it's too big, so I'm going to use the Lego wand instead, which is still actually a bit too big, but at least I can point to bits and show you things to look for. To value the figures, I'm going to use a website called Bricklink. Bricklink is a Lego trading platform, and on there you can look at every single minifigure Lego have ever done, and you can see what it's selling for on Bricklink. Now obviously most resellers tend to use eBay, and on average eBay is about 40% more expensive than Bricklink, which is mainly due to fees and things like that. So the prices that I'm going to give, like I say, are the average over the last 6 months of sales on Bricklink. But if you want an idea of an eBay sales price, just times that, just add another 40% onto that. So if a figure's worth £1 on Bricklink, it's worth about £1.40 on eBay on average. So each minifigure has got its own identifying reference number, and I will refer back to these, and you will see those on eBay, on Bricklink, on Brickset, and all sorts of different places. These are the official Lego identifiers. So the first Harry Potter figure is HP004, and this is Harry from the Hogwarts Express set 4708 and Gringotts Bank 4714. So as you can see, he's wearing his blue jacket, and this is one of the early minifigures, obviously, because he has got the yellow hands and face. Later on, as we'll see, they went to skin coloured, which I do think is much better. That figure on average sells for about £3.44p. Okay, the next figure is HP005, and Harry's now wearing his Gryffindor uniform. So you can see there the Gryffindor badge on his jumper. He's got a Gryffindor tie and Gryffindor jumper on. This figure is very common because it was in 7 different sets, which is the most any Harry has appeared in, so you will come across him quite regularly. And he's worth about £3.30. Okay, the next one is HP019. This is Harry from Quidditch practice, so you can see he's wearing his Quidditch uniform there. Obviously Gryffindor, and now he would of course have come with a broom. All of the minifigures I'm going to show are without any accessories. Most would come with a wand, or in this case a broom. I don't display my minifigures with accessories, hence why I'm not showing them, but they're all more or less interchangeable anyway. For me, the important part is the figure itself. So as I say, this is Harry in his Quidditch uniform. There was another 2 figures in Quidditch, but they're easily identifiable. This one easily because of his yellow skin colour. And this one is worth about £4.18. Okay, so the next Harry is HB025, and this is Harry from Chamber of Secrets. It's the set Escape from Privet Drive. Easily recognisable, yellow skin colour, and obviously the checked jacket there. He's worth about £3.94. Okay, the next one, still with Chamber of Secrets, is HB033. This guy's worth about £3.26. Identifiable from the fact that he's wearing a zipped up top, and obviously still easily because of his yellow skin. There are a number of Harrys wearing the blue jacket, but this one is the only one with yellow skin. Okay, next up is HP035. This is one of my favourite figures. This is Harry from the Philosopher's Stone, and it is Harry from the Sorting Hat set. Easy to identify from his sorting hat, although obviously most of the time he might not come with that. He might just have a hairpiece on, so that is something to look for. But this one is, because he's not been sorted yet to Gryffindor, he's wearing a Hogwarts uniform, so just a standard Hogwarts crest, black tie and black V on his jumper there, because he hasn't been sorted into Hogwarts yet. He's worth about £4.41. Okay, next up is HB036, and this is Harry from Forbidden Corridor, Hogwarts Castle and the Hogwarts Classroom set. He is exactly the same figure as HB005 that we saw earlier. Just bring him in. Exactly the same figure, except now he's wearing a violet cape instead of his original black cape. I have no idea why they decided to put that on, but they did, and he's now worth £4.71, the standard one being worth £3.30, so it does make a difference to his value. Okay, this is the last of the yellow-skinned minifigures, and this is HB038. This is Harry from the Chamber of Secrets and the set Nocturne Alley. Easily identifiable from his green jumper and his blue trousers, and he is worth about £6.45, so he is one of the slightly more expensive minifigures, so definitely worth keeping an eye out for him. Okay, next up, HP041. This is Harry from the Shrieking Shack set, number 4756, from The Prisoner of Azkaban. This is one of the more expensive figures. He's worth about £8.59. He's the first minifigure with the light skin. So they've moved away now from the original yellow, and it looks more realistic, I think, and I think these minifigures are better with the natural skin colour. Easily identifiable from his grey jacket and his tan trousers. Okay, next up, HP051. Harry and the Marauders Map, this one is from. So he is again wearing his violet cape. Still no idea why, but there we go. And you can see on his uniform, there's now no longer a Gryffindor crest. He's got the Gryffindor tie still. There's no V, but there is now a line on the base of his torso there. So nice minifigure, and he is worth about £8.31. Okay, then we've got HB056. This is Harry from the second Hogwarts Castle set. He's worth about £4.80. He's the same as the previous figure, but obviously he's got no cape on now. So again, you can see that Gryffindor jumper, no crest, but you can see his tie and the line now underneath instead of the V. Next is HB056A. He's exactly the same minifigure as the previous one. bring him in again. Exactly the same figure, but now he has got a cape on, a black cape. He was from set 4753, Sirius Black's Escape, and he is worth £7.79, so he's worth significantly more than the capeless one before, but yeah, again, as I said in the previous one, it's a good, cool minifigure, but now he's got a cape. Okay, next up is HB057. This is Harry from Prisoner of Azkaban. He was in set 4758, the Hogwarts Express. He was also in set 10132, which was the motorised Hogwarts Express. If you're lucky enough to find that set, it is worth decent money. But anyway, this minifigure, very similar to HB041, but now got blue trousers instead of the tan trousers. And he is worth £7.76. Okay, next up is HP059. This is Harry again in casual clothes. So he's got a blue jacket on, but light blue, open, tan trousers. He's from set 4755, the Night Bus, and he is worth £6.44. Okay, next up, HP066. This is the most expensive Harry Potter minifigure as things stand. He is worth £13.51. He's a rare minifigure. He was only available in one set, and that was set 4762, the Rescue from the Mare People set. He's an excellent figure with lots to look out for. His flippers, very important that he's including his flippers. And you can just see on his head, he's got gills. Obviously, in the film, he took gillyweed and could breathe underwater. He's got the Hogwarts crest on his swimming costume there. And if I just turn him round, I don't know if he'll stand up. He will. Excellent. He's got Potter on his back because he is doing his trials in the Goblet of Fire. Okay, sticking with the Goblet of Fire, this is HB074, and this is Harry from the Graveyard Jewel set, wearing a great panelled uniform, again with the Hogwarts crest on there. And just a note on his face, they have changed his smile from previous minifigures. Let's bring in another one, you can see the difference. See there, he's got a slightly different sculpt on his head. His glasses are smaller and his mouth shape has changed. He is worth £8.47, and again I'm just going to spin him round. Potter on his back there. Excellent minifigure. The third of the Goblet of Fire figures, this is HB075 from Harry and the Hungarian Horntail set. So still Goblet of Fire, you can see brilliant torso. You can just make out it says Potter above his Hogwarts uniform. You can see he's been attacked a bit by the dragon. Fantastic figure. And again, more detail on his back there. Superb. Yeah, he's worth £10.93, so he's the second most expensive minifigure. Fantastic. Then we move into Order of the Phoenix. This is Harry HP086. This is Harry from the third Hogwarts Castle set 5378, which in my opinion is the best of the Hogwarts Castle sets. Really detailed, but very hard to find and incredibly expensive if you can find one. Well worth looking out for if you can find one for good money. Fantastic. But yeah, he has the new face sculpt, and he's wearing his Gryffindor uniform as before, but he has got the new face sculpt. So Gryffindor tie and lines at the bottom of the torso there. He is worth £6.88. Harry HB087. This is now moving into the Half-Blood Prince. He was available in 3 sets. The Burrow, fantastic set. The second Night Bus and Diagon Alley. He's back in his blue jacket. He's now wearing a light blue t-shirt underneath, and he's got black trousers. So they're pretty easy to identify from those, but he's only worth about £3.16, quite a common figure. Right, HP94 returns to his Hogwarts uniform, but the return of the Gryffindor shield there on his jumper. His tie is a bit more detailed than before, and it's open at the top. Rebel. And he's got the line at the bottom of the torso. Again, a new face sculpt, slightly different smile again. He is from 6 different sets. He was from Freeing Dobby, Hagrid's Hut, another Hogwarts Castle set, Forbidden Forest, Battle for Hogwarts, and he was also in a polybag. So he is quite a common figure, but still nice to find. But he's only worth about £2.90 because he is quite a common figure. You'll probably come across him most, I would imagine. HP 110 sees Harry return back to his Quidditch uniform. This was from set 4737 Quidditch match. He's worth about £5.26. You can see the improvements, if you like, to the uniform. Much more detailed torso, much better sculpt. Now wearing brown gloves. Fantastic figure, really. So yeah, as I say, he's worth about £5.26. HP 116, Harry again wearing the blue jacket. Same open blue jacket and light blue t-shirt, but this time the only difference between him and the previous figure we saw a couple of figures ago is the fact that he's wearing grey trousers. He was wearing black trousers. He was from set 4841 Hogwarts Express, and he was also in a polybag 30111, and he's worth about £3.48. Right, HP 125, completely different now. Harry's now wearing a Yule Ball kind of outfit. He was only available in a book called Building the Magical World. It was a book reviewing all the sets to that date. So he didn't actually come in a set himself, he just came with that book. You can see the books regularly, and the next figure, the character book that he comes from, you see the books a lot, but most often the figures have been taken out. So if you do find him, that's great. And he's only worth about £2.72. He is one of the cheaper figures. Next, HP 133. Again, this came in a book. This was in the character book. Still wearing like his robes. He's now got a red tie. And he was in, as I say, the character book. But he's worth significantly more than the previous book character. He's worth £5.70. So, yeah, the book, as I say, you see reasonably regularly, but most of the time the figure has been removed. Right, the next figure is HP 138. This is the first figure that we've seen from the newer released sets. So obviously they didn't release Harry Potter sets for quite some time, but thankfully they came back with some more. And this is Harry from set 75956 Quidditch match. So many changes now on the new figures, but the first thing to notice is the much shorter legs. All of the younger characters from this point on had significantly shorter legs. So let's compare him to the previous Quidditch match Harry. You can see the old movable legs have been replaced by these shorter legs. Completely different face sculpt and different hair as well. Much more detailed. So on his uniform, on his Quidditch uniform, you can see the toggle on his top there. Fantastic. Really good figures, the new ones. The capes are much better. They're like a soft material. Really cool. And these ones also, let me take his hair off and spin him around. They have reversible heads, so now you've got I don't know what that is. Scared-faced Harry, I suppose. But yeah, these are great. These sets, certainly on bricklink, don't hold as much value as the older figures, although perversely they do seem to do a little bit better on eBay. But yeah, this guy is worth about £2.75. Okay, this is HP 143. This is Harry from the new Whomping Willow set. So wearing his red checked top again, but the previous time we saw that was a long while ago. And yeah, the shorter legs, as I said before, detailed face sculpt. Really cool figures these are, and this guy's worth about £2.77. HB 150 is Harry from the new Hogwarts Great Hall set, and also in a polybag, Janet Hogwarts. So he's back now in a Gryffindor uniform, but it's still got the line down here, but it's a tighter V, if you like, on top of the jumper. Easy to identify from the new face sculpt and the shorter legs though, so shouldn't get confused. He's the only Harry out of the new release so far to be in uniform, so easy to identify. And he's worth only about £1.66. HB 153, this is Harry from the new Aragog set, the newer, should I say, Aragog set, and the newer Hogwarts Express. He's worth about £1.36. He's wearing his blue jacket again, but now it's zipped up and does have more detail, and he's got like a striped top on rather than the old plain blue t-shirt. HP 175, wearing the blue jacket again, but now it's open, and now he does have a blue t-shirt on again. This is Harry from Prisoner of Azkaban. He was in 3 sets, Expecto Patronum, Hagrid's Hut and the Night Bus. He is worth £1.40, which is the cheapest of the minifigures. So as I say, this is on bricklink. The newer figures are definitely worth less, but they do seem to sell much better on eBay. In fact, this guy is more like about £2.78 on eBay, which still isn't loads, but it's twice as much as the bricklink price. EK HP 176, back to the Goblet of Fire now. So this is Harry from the newer Hungarian Horntail set. This one's 75946. He's worth about £2.7p. So he's a good comparison to the previous Hungarian Horntail set. The torso, the badge look on the torso, significantly more detailed. Still think he's a great figure though, the older one. His hair is obviously much changed from the older figures, and on the reverse, on the reverse, still says Potter, although I think it was, I don't know, I think maybe the older figure was slightly better on that, but yeah, great figure nonetheless. HP 184, this is Harry from their Hogwarts Clock Tower set, so basically from the Yule Ball. He is worth about £1.93, and again compares to his similar one. More detailed now, the torso again. I think the hair's much better, and so is the face, to be fair. I do like the new minifigures. And then HP 195, this is Harry from the Rise of Voldemort set. Again, an easy comparison to a previous figure. More detailed crest on his torso, and again Potter on the back there, so pretty easy to identify. And he is worth about £2.7p. And then we've got HP 206. This is Harry from the Advent calendar. Fantastic torso with his knitted jumper from Mrs. Weasley. Absolutely fantastic. So pleased that they did a minifigure like him. He's worth about £2.22, but I'm pretty sure he will go up in value because he's got that fantastic torso. Okay, then we've got a slightly different minifigure, because this one, his reference is DIM036. The reason for that is he was available in a Lego Dimensions set. So only available in that set, didn't come in a main Lego set, and he's worth about £3.70. But he's easy to identify from the other figures because he's got a different hair sculpt. He's got the Gryffindor top on with the shield and the undone tie again, but he is actually pretty easy to identify just from that hair sculpt, really. So as I say, he was only available in a Lego Dimensions set. This guy is COLHP01. The reason he's got a different identifying ref is because he was one of the collectible minifigure polybag series they did for Harry Potter. Great series, really detailed figures. So you can see he's wearing Gryffindor robes this time, and the sculpt goes all the way down into the legs, which I think is really good. These figures do seem to have quite a bit of detail. Spin him round. Can actually see on his back, you can see the hood to his robes there. He's worth about £2.59 on bricklink, but on eBay he is worth about £4.64 for the collectible minifigures. On eBay you'd probably sell them with maybe their opened bag if you can, and the little info sheet, and you do tend to get a bit more on eBay for these collectible minifigures. Okay, finally, this is COLHP15. This is another collectible minifigure series Harry, and this time, as you can see, or maybe you can't, he's wearing his invisibility cloak. Great little figure. Underneath his cloak, he's wearing PJs. Really easy to identify. They've never done anything like him before. Fantastic figure, and he's worth about £4.68, so much more on bricklink than the previous collectible minifigure, and actually on eBay is worth about £6.49. So yeah, nice if you can get hold of him. Okay, well, I hope someone found that useful. That was all 36 Harry minifigures. Next up I will continue the Harry Potter theme, and I will look at Hermione. I'm then planning to, if anybody watches the videos, look at Ron, and then I'll probably do a fourth video which would probably just include like all the other figures. So yeah, I hope you found that useful. So please like and subscribe, and stick any comments down if you need any more detail on any of these figures, and let me know. See you later.